Joining us now on NDTV is a name and a face that you know very well from many of our programs. Dr. Pawan Goenka, the Automotive President at Mahindra Mahindra. Many thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
And it's always a pleasure to have you with us. We've just come out of an interesting ceremony. We've had the NDTV Car and Bike Awards. Firstly, before I move on, I want to quickly get your thoughts on being here.
Well, it was a very nice ceremony, very to the point. I think the jury has done a very good job in selecting the winners, and in most cases, if I was the single jury member, I would have probably selected the same winners. So I fully agree with the jury's selection. I think you also had a very good participation from the industry. So clearly this is one of the perhaps premier event that the industry likes to go to for the Automotive Award Night. So thanks for inviting me. It was a very nice function.
It's actually very nice to hear those things from you, because I think from our point of view, of course, it's an effort to make sure that we can do the best possible award show that we can. But a lot of the, as I mentioned, I think earlier, there's so many awards and there's a bit of a clutter. So you got to make sure that you sort of stand apart. So it's good to hear.
I think you have done some sort of innovative things in the way you've done the categories. So you are a little different from what other people do in terms of defining the category, and that gives a little sort of uniqueness to your award night.
All right, good to hear that too. Congratulations, of course, on one of the special awards this evening, the Green Award. But tell us about, I think in the past few weeks especially, we've spoken about, what's happening in the market today and the slowdown and the past few months. But rather than just sort of harping on about the same thing, what I want to ask you is that in the commercial vehicle space, in the two-wheeler space, you have some specific areas which are a problem, which have been a problem. In the passenger vehicle space, things are a little bit different. We've seen an encouraging start to the year, and I think there's a momentum. You've got new products like the Xylo that have added to that. Without wanting to, start answering the question for you, what would you say has made that happen? Because it's been a slightly buoyant time after a lot of pain.
Well, first of all, there is no doubt that there are some encouraging signals in January and February, but there is still a little bit of risk that I see, that I already see people saying that auto industry has come out of the slowdown. That's not the case. November, December were very bad. So when you compare to November, December, January looks okay. But you really need to look at what the expectations were from January and what was it last year. And therefore, though the slowdown has slowed down, but we really haven't come out of the problem yet. And now the positive signals that I see, the biggest improvement that has happened is on financing. The liquidity problem that we talked about some time ago is more or less taken care of.
Which was the real big
problem. It was a major problem, so that's more or less taken care of. Still in some pockets there is a problem, but it's really reasonably under control. The interest rates is still high, but downward trend. And we have seen a couple of percentage point reduction in the last 4 to 6 weeks, so that's a good signal. So that's positive. We were expecting something from the interim budget that didn't happen. That's negative. But again, I believe that we need to move forward and see what the industry needs to do.